The ripple effect of kindness. The power of small acts of kindness and how they ripple to change lives. Mr. Kumar sitting on a park bench feeding pigeons with a thoughtful smile. Have you ever wondered if your smallest actions can make a big difference in the world? We often think that our little gestures don't matter in the grand scheme of things. But today's story will change the way you look at the world and yourself. Once upon a time, in the hustle and bustle of the park, a busy world where people pass by without noticing each other, this sets the stage for the idea that even a small act of kindness can create ripples we can't see. The broken day of Rohan. Rohan, a frustrated young man, storms out of his office after being scolded by his boss for a mistake that wasn't entirely his fault. He is worried about his future, financial problems, and personal struggles. As he walks down the street, deep in thought, he bumps into Mr. Kumar by accident. Rohan snaps at him. "Watch where you are going, old man." Instead of getting angry, Mr. Kumar gives him a warm smile and says, "It's okay, young man. I hope things get better for you today." Surprised by this unexpected kindness, Rohan feels a momentary shift in his mood. The elderly man's gentleness softened his frustration a little, though Rohan doesn't think much of it at the time. The coffee shop encounter. Later that day, Rohan walks into a coffee shop. While waiting in line, he notices the barista behind the counter struggling to keep up with others. She looks overwhelmed and exhausted. Instead of ignoring her struggles like the other customers, Rohan remembers Mr. Kumar's kindness. When it's his turn, he smiles and says, "Take your time, you're doing great. I'll have a cappuccino whenever you're ready." The barista is taken aback by the unexpected patience and kindness. She smiles back, visually relieved as she hands him his coffee. She thinks maybe today isn't so bad after all. The barista's act of kindness. That same barista, named Aisha, finishes her shift feeling lighter than before. On her way home, she notices a little girl standing alone at a bus stop, crying. Aisha approaches her gently. "Are you lost, sweetheart?" she asks. The girl nods, explaining that she got separated from her mother at the park. Instead of walking away, Aisha decides to stay with the child and call the authorities. A little while later, the girl's mother arrives. Frantic with worry, she hugs her daughter tightly and thanks Aisha with tears in her eyes. "You have no idea how grateful I am," the mother says. "Thank you for not leaving her alone." Aisha smiles and says, "It was nothing, just wanted to help." The ripple comes full circle. Later that evening, the mother and daughter finally return home. The mother is still emotional from the day's events, calls her elderly father, Mr. Kumar, to tell him about the kindness of a stranger who stayed with her child. Over the phone, she says, "Dad, you always said small acts of kindness matter. Today I saw it firsthand." Mr. Kumar is smiling as he listens to his daughter recount the story. He sits quietly for a moment after the call ends, feeding the pigeons again. It all started with a simple smile and a few kind words. What seemed like a small, insignificant moment became the beginning of a ripple, one that changed multiple lives along the way. Sometimes the smallest gestures of kindness create the biggest impact. Be kind, it might change someone's life, including your own. Everyday situations, opening a door for someone, sharing food, or offering a listening ear. Morals and life lessons that we can learn from this story. Small acts matter. Even the tiniest act of kindness can create ripples that extend far beyond what we can see. Kindness is contagious. When you receive kindness, you are more likely to pass it on to others, creating a positive chain reaction. Be present and compassionate. A smile or a kind word, especially to someone having a tough day, can make a huge difference. You never know the impact you'll have. Something you do today might change someone's life in ways you'll never know. This story not only delivers a heartwarming message but also leaves viewers with a strong takeaway, reminding them that they have the power to make a difference, no matter how small their actions seem. My dear friends, a simple act of kindness, no matter how small, can create a profound impact on someone's life, whether it's offering a smile, listening without judgment, or extending a helping hand. These gestures have the power to lift someone out of their struggles, even if only for a moment. In a world where everyone is fighting battles we cannot see, a kind word or a compassionate act can become a turning point, restoring hope, easing stress, or inspiring them to pass on that kindness to others. Kindness is not just about grand gestures, it's about being present, empathetic, and intentional in our actions. When we show care, we not only change the lives of those we help but also create a ripple effect, fostering a more positive and connected world. So be kind in your life, help others, and offer a good smile word to someone in your everyday life. Thank you so much for watching this story. I hope you learned a lot from this story. If you like the video, please support me by subscribing my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can receive all the notifications from this YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video with a new story. So keep learning and keep moving on in your life.